All right, there's no sugarcoating it. Thank God the Toronto Blue Jays are doing what they're doing right now because the eyes are not on the Toronto Maple Leafs. And thank goodness for that, because the city would be burning down if if the Leafs were important at this point of the season. They lose 5-3 to the Buffalo Sabres last night. And yeah, I watched every second of the game. Did nobody ever? Unless you're in the arena. Yeah, it was not good. And the way this game ended just capped it off. Right? First period, 4:38 in. Samuelsson scores, making it 1-0. His first of the season. He's a defenseman, so they're great. Good start to the hockey game there. Not even a minute after that, though, you get Willie Nylander. Hold on, let me try and find it here. Right, so they break up a pass just in front of the net, a dangerous opportunity. Great flip from Oliver Ekman-Larsson to find Willie Nylander on a breakaway. Nice move, fires at 5-hole, beats Alex Lyon. And we're tied at 1. So nice play there from OEL to Nylander. Brendan Carlo gets a secondary assist for breaking up that pass in front of the net. That goes at 5:01. Less than 30 seconds after the Samuelsson goal, the Leafs tie it up. Great. A minute 11 after that, Yuri Kulich, I don't know who that is, scores his third goal of the season, and they get the lead right back. 6 minutes after that, the Leafs on the power play. OEL has the puck up high, gives it to John Tavares, who finds Austin Matthews on the far side, and the one-timer blast. I mean, that was nice. Great shot from Austin Matthews. Ties the game up at 2. We go into the intermission. It's a 2-2 game. Matthews' 5th goal of the year at 12:45, assisted by OEL and Johnny Toronto. You're out getting outshot 12-9 in the first. Not great. We go to the second period. 7:20 in, Tage Thompson scores. 6 minutes later, this freaking Samuelsson dude scores again. I'm sorry. Dude's a defenseman. He had 4 goals last year? Yeah, 4 goals all last year in 62 games. He had 2 last night. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, no, I thought he had a 4-point night, excuse me. But he was also a +4 while he was out there. Great. That goes at 13-10. You outshoot them 11-9 in the period. They score 2 goals. You're down 4-2 heading into the third. I mean, it's just not great at all. But less than 2 minutes into the third period, puck's behind the net. Who was that? Nick Waugh? Yeah, Nick Waugh centers it. There's some audio I don't want to play right now. Nick Waugh behind the net, centers it to Joshua, who kind of floats it towards the net, goes there, bangs home the rebound for his first as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Nick Waugh and Easton Cowan get assists on the goal at 1:55 and less than 2 minutes into the third period. You're within 1. You're right where you want to be. Late in the game, you get a power play. And you'd think, with about, 3-4 minutes to go, you would think you get 2 minutes at 5-on-4 to try and bury one to tie it. And then you have an opportunity with the goalie pulled at worst to try and score and tie this game 6-on-5. Well, no. Because instead, the Leafs allow a shorthanded 2-on-1, and Alex Tuch scores a shorthanded marker against Anthony Stolarz. Dead, done, dusted, cooked. Game, set, match, you lose. You outshoot them 14-9 in the third period, 34-30 for the game. And it's an embarrassing loss. And again, thank God the Jays were on. You dominate the faceoff dot 35-25. Special teams wise, Leafs were 1 for 4. They were 0 for 2. You out-hit them 30-8. And you lose. Philip Myers got into his first game this year, -3. Dakota Mermis, -2. Steven Lorenz, -2. Matthias Michelli, -2. Nyes, Yarncroc, all -2s as well. Not great. Nylander a goal and a +1. Matthews a goal. Dakota Joshua a goal. OEL 2 assists. Carlo and Cowan and Nicholas Waugh and John Tavares all had assists in this one. Anthony Stolarz, 5 goals on 30 shots. Now, obviously, you're not going to see Anthony Stolarz in the net tonight. However, we did see a Joe Wall signing back at practice. So that is a very, very good sign. We can all kind of breathe a little bit. This thing's not going to linger on too much longer. Thank goodness. However, he's not going to be ready for tonight. So Caden Primo is going to get his second start as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Now, he won the first one, albeit allowed a bunch of goals and a couple not great ones, but he's in the cage tonight. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. Sad stuff, man. 3-4-1 on the season of the Toronto Maple Leafs. They look to rectify that today at 5 o'clock. You know, I know it's Saturday night, but let's be honest, we know it takes precedence in the city right now, and the Leafs got to bend the knee to that. 5 o'clock puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. Win a damn hockey game. That's really all I got to say. Do a job. Win a game. Get back to 500. Get a good vibe, at least in that locker room, at least from one game, all right? So, you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game yesterday, because who in their right mind would have enjoyed that? Smack the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from last night's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you guys shortly. Raptors edition. We'll talk about yesterday's game against the Bucks, and of course, I'll talk to you Game 1, World Series Edition, Jays and Dodgers. What a night it was last night. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, against the Buffalo Sabres, to 5 o'clock puck drop, find a way to get a dub. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game last night. We'll talk to you guys then.